Welcome back to the channel. My name is Oralux, and today we're going to talk about this new Moba game that I played yesterday. It's called Pokemon Unite, and I played it for like 5 or 6 hours yesterday on stream at twitch.tv/Oralux, and I actually had like the greatest time. So typically when I stream, I'm streaming League of Legends, which I know, I'm a degenerate. I hate myself. We get it. So, the way this came up to me is yesterday I was trying to think about what I was going to play on stream, right? So I saw this new game, Pokemon Unite, came out. This new MOBA game, and I was like, hold on. I am the greatest League of Legends player in the world. I have complete silver gameplay. So why don't I try this out and just stomp on these kids? So I get my Switch out, I download it, I load it up. And I was like, you know what, I'll probably just play a couple games, whatever, and then I'll switch back to League, right? Turns out, this game is great. I wasn't expecting it to be great, but this game is awesome, right? So Pokemon Unite is this new MOBA game on the Nintendo Switch that just came out, and it acts like a regular MOBA game, except you get to use like your favorite Pokemon. Like you gotta use Charizard, you can use Cinderace, you can use Gengar, Talonflame, you can use Venusaur, and it's really cool. But then another thing that's nice about Pokemon Unite is that it's really simple. In League of Legends and all these other MOBA games, you fight, you collect money, and then you gotta go back, and you gotta buy items, and you gotta figure out the item progression, you gotta do this, and you gotta think of so many different things. You gotta think of like AP, armor, scaling, like all this different stuff. But the best thing about this game is you don't really have to think about all this complicated stuff. You just get to grab a controller, pick your Pokemon, and just dive right into the game. So, for those of you that don't know, MOBAs are typically games where it's like a 5v5, and you have different areas that you can go to, and you go and you fight, and you can get gold, or you can get whatever currency, and you go back, and you buy items to become stronger, and you level up to get more abilities, and blah blah blah. Pokemon Unite has all of that, except for like the item progression and stuff like that, which is nice because it really brings in like a nice beginner feel to the MOBA games. I know League of Legends has a crazy learning curve. Like, it is so hard to start at the very beginning knowing nothing. If you've never played a MOBA, if you've never heard about it, if you've never done anything with it, you're just going in, you don't have anybody to teach you, it can be really hard to get into it. But I feel like with Pokemon Unite, once you get into it, you're just into, like, you don't have to think about progression and scaling and all this stuff. You just go, you get some abilities, you smash them up, and then you have fun. So Pokemon Unite has the traditional feel to it, right? It's got lanes, it's got a top lane, a bottom lane. It's got like kind of a jungle area where you can go into in the middle of both the lanes. It's got Pokemon that have buffs. When you kill people, you get extra stuff. You have a level progression, stuff like that. So it's a MOBA, but it's skinned as Pokemon, which makes it really cool. So when you first get into the game, you start off with a 5v5. You have you and your teammates, and you pick your Pokemon, and whatever Pokemon you picked, you get like the baby version of that. If it has an evolution line, you get the smallest one. So like if you pick Gengar, you'll start off as Ghastly. If you pick Charizard, you'll start off as Charmander. And eventually, as you play through the game, you'll start to gain levels, and you'll start to evolve and become stronger, and your abilities get better and stuff like that. So anyways, how it starts is that it's 5v5, and you take your character, and there's a top lane and there's a bottom lane. So you'll take like 2 teammates will go to the top lane, 2 teammates will go to the bottom lane, and then 1 teammate will be just kind of in the center doing their own thing. And how the game works is that there's different other Pokemon kind of like around the map, and you have to fight them and defeat them in order to catch them. And once you catch them, you get these points. And with the points, you want to go up to their like hoop or whatever it's called. You go up them and you score the points in their goal. And you get points, and those are accumulated to the final score. Now the problem is you can't just walk up to the goal and start scoring points because the other team is going to be defending, obviously. So you have to play strategically, just like a MOBA. You have bushes that you can hide in. You can try and steal monsters away from people, because it's not like in League of Legends. You have the red minions and the blue minions, and you can't attack your own minions. Only they can attack the minions, and they get gold from them, and then they take it back, buy items, whatever. But in this one, it's fair game. All Pokemon are fair game. So you fight them, you get points. You have to fight the other team in order to try and get a goal because they're going to be defending. So that's kind of like the gist of what the game is about and how the game progresses and stuff like that. You also, once you get more detailed into it, you notice that you have buffs. So you have like Ludicolo or Bouffalant to give you a buff. You have Rotom to help you out. You have Zapdos in the center that'll give you a bunch of points, and then you can just go score 1,000,000 points. And then as you get kind of further into the game, you start to realize that there's some Pokemon that fit the roles of, like, let's say AP Assassin, or Bruiser, or Tank, or Support, ADC, you know, attack damage, you know, stuff like that. So on surface level, it's very simple and very easy to get into, which I really like because when I first started playing League of Legends, I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but at least with Pokemon Unite, to me, it is a very good starter game, right? Because you just go in, you pick some Pokemon, they give you some abilities that you start to level up and progress with, and then you just play. And it's a 5v5, and it's very simple rules, it's very simple design. The maps are small, it's not huge, it's not super overwhelming. It's just a fun game. I just really liked playing it. I played it on stream for like 5 hours, twitch.tv/Orlux, and I had a blast. I was not expecting to have as much fun as I did with this game. It was just, it was so fun. So let me know what you guys think. It's 100% free on the Nintendo Switch right now. You can get it in the eShop. The only things that you could pay for if you would want to is if you want to unlock Pokemon early, or if you want to get cosmetics for your Pokemon or your character or whatever. So it's 100% free. You don't have to pay a single dime to start playing. Let me know down below in the comments if you think it's a viable game that'll keep progressing or if it'll kind of die down. I think it would be really cool if they started adding new Pokemon and like they just keep building off of it and stuff like that. New maps, new game modes, all this stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Later.